It all started with a smoothie. A bright, ordinary morning in Max's kitchen, coffee brewing, inbox calm. Life was quiet. Exactly how she liked it. Max, age 32, freelance web designer, master of silent judgment. Favorite pastime? Looking for her favorite hoodie only to discover Ash is wearing it again. Max lives alone, except for her younger sister Ash, who moved in her freshman year of college because Max lived close to her school campus.
Did you touch the kale for my smoothie?
No one touches kale. It's punishment in leaf form.
Ash, age 20, third-year environmental engineering major, chronic oversharer. Favorite pastime? Testing Max's patience.
Get this. Some rando thought I was an influencer yesterday. Glow Up Grace or something. Apparently she's a big deal on the Clock app.
Sounds like a skincare cult leader.
She's rich, famous, and apparently my face twin. If anyone asks for my picture, I'm telling them I charge a fee.
Clean up your kale and go to class.
That was the last normal moment Max would have all week. 3 hours later, Max sat in her office working on a new project when her phone started to go off repeatedly. Yo, why is Ash tied to a chair on the Clock app live? Please tell me this is a school project. Your sister is on the news. Max clicked the link, and the world turned upside down.
We have Glow Up Grace, Queen of Content, $10 million, or we start removing fingers. 1 per day. This is your only warning.
Hi, I'm not Glow Up Grace. I work at a pet store and cry during midterms. Let's rethink this.
Max had 3 options. 1. Wait for the police. 2nd, panic. 3. Handle it herself. Guess which one she picked? Max tried calling the police, but they didn't take the situation seriously, citing the ongoing trend of influencers lately, saying it was probably a prank, and suggested she file an online report. Angry at their response, Max hangs up the phone and goes for option 3, handling this herself. She grabbed her laptop, a flashlight, and her creme brulee torch for good measure.
I'm coming, Ash. Just do what you do best, distract and annoy.
In the warehouse, Ash watched as her kidnappers discussed their dilemma.
I swear she looked like Glow Up Grace in the boba shop pic.
This ransom's trending. We've got 1.2 million viewers and a sponsorship offer from a protein bar company.
Seriously, you kidnap someone and you're being offered a sponsorship. How gullible can you be? This is one of the many reasons why men need therapy. Your hostage is a broke college student who can't even afford oat milk.
Maybe we should gag her.
Be for real. That won't stop me being right. You will get caught, but hey, at this rate, some idiot who sees themselves in you might start a GoFundMe for you.
She's right. What are we going to do about her?
I'm thinking of a way to get us out of this. After all, she hasn't seen our faces.
Ash rolled her eyes trying to think of a way to distract them until Max could find her. Enter Cassandra, Max's best friend. Hobbies include cybersecurity, luxurious vacations, and unsolicited anime metaphors.
Hey Max, what's up?
Have you been online?
No, I just got back in town. What happened?
Ash has been kidnapped. The kidnappers thought she was some influencer called Glow Up Grace. They want $10 million or they'll start cutting off her fingers. On top of that, the cops think this is all a prank.
Are you for real?
Max showed Cassandra the video of the kidnappers and gave her the link to the live stream. Cassandra immediately took over and after 10 minutes turned the screen of the laptop back to Max.
They're live streaming on a recycled server. Rookie move. I tracked the IP to a warehouse near Joystick and Jitters on 5th. I've sent you the address. I'll keep watch over the stream while you go.
Leaving her laptop with Cassandra, Max rushed out the door.
Thanks, Sandy.
Meanwhile, in the warehouse with the kidnappers, Ash sat shaking her head. It was becoming less surprising by the second as to how they mistook her for Glow Up Grace.
We just passed 2 million views. Think we should start selling the branded zip ties, hats, shirts, or gloves?
Bruh, you workshopped a hostage merch line to make bank on while live streaming. Yay, there's no way you're getting caught.
Shut it. We need leverage.
You had leverage. Then you kidnapped the wrong person and ordered Tony's Burger to the hideout under your real name. Trevor.
You used your real name?
No, it must have popped up with my number in the system.
This is why Yogi always got over.
Max stood outside the warehouse, steeling herself for the chaos to come. With only a creme brulee torch, flashlight, half a plan, and the will to set the world on fire to get her sister back. Silently, Max opened the door to the warehouse, creeping between the boxes, following the sounds of Ash and her kidnappers. Taking out her phone, she texted Cassandra, telling her she was in and to find a way to get the police to her location.
No one seems to be looking for her. We could just lock her in a room and try again later.
I think you're right. No point to staying around. Give me a few weeks to look up Glow Up Grace's location. Maybe we can get her docs first.
You don't know that no one is looking for me.
Trevor brings a tablet over showing Ash the comments. There is no way this is real. This has to be a prank. The cops would have shut this down by now. It's been hours. Pull the plug already. Who is this chick anyway? Glow Up Grace is better looking. Ash looked at the comments in disbelief, then a tiny movement caught her eye. It was Max signaling her to distract them. Joy rises in Ash's chest. She knew her sister would find her.
Take a poll. Everyone loves a good poll these days. Ask them what you should do with me. An active audience always makes things more fun.
She's not wrong.
Do it. How much time do you need?
5 minutes to get it running, then we can give them 10 minutes to vote.
With Ash's distraction in place, Max creeps around the boxes, carefully shifting them into a pile. After finding some crumpled paper, she ignites the torch, lighting up the paper, then tossing it in the middle of the boxes. Running to the other corner of the room, Max doesn't have to wait long before the kidnappers notice the smoke.
What the hell? Where is this smoke coming from?
Find the extinguisher. I need this equipment to find Grace.
Max silently moved to Ash, quickly untying her, grabbing her hand and running for the door. The two made it to the main door before they heard Trevor screaming.
She's escaped.
What? Find her! I'm trying to save your precious equipment.
The sisters push through the door just as the police drive up to the scene.
They're in there.
The kidnappers who took my sister are in there.
Several officers rush past them into the building. A female officer came forward, leading them to the other side of the cars.
Which one of you is Max?
I'm Max.
My name is Officer Reeves. Your friend Cassandra bombarded us with a slew of evidence proving your sister's kidnapping wasn't a hoax.
Max hugged Ash as she mentally thanked her best friend. A few minutes later, the police came out, with both the men handcuffed and unmasked. Ash held Max tighter as both the men's eyes shifted to them, filled with hatred.
We didn't do anything wrong. All my equipment gone because of you by...
Max moved with the speed of lightning, punching Trevor in the nose, following it with a knee to his groin. Swinging around, her fist landed on the other man's left eye. Just as Max was about to kick his shin, she was pulled away by several officers. Ash, seeing an opening, rushed up to the other man, landing a kick to his groin. Both men folded as more officers forced Ash back.
You idiots kidnapped me and threatened to remove my fingers, dumbass. Who cares about your shit?
The officers, having separated the sisters from the kidnappers, drove the men to the station to be interrogated.
Can I take my sister home?
Yes, we'll be in contact to debrief you soon.
Max took Ash's hand, leading her to the car a few blocks over. 1 week later, Max and Ash were in their living room discussing Ash's abduction.
Should I get a therapist?
I already booked one. You'll start Thursday. If you don't like her, we can find someone else.
You just assumed.
You've been in my bed since the night you got back. She'll send you a Zoom link for each session until you're comfortable going in person.
Ash looked at her sister with tears in her eyes, feeling the love radiating from Max. Ash had indeed refused to sleep alone or leave the house. The only exception had been when the sisters went to the police station to recount the event from last week. Taking a deep breath, Ash smiled, changing the subject.
You know,
No, I don't know, and I'm sure I don't want to.
like you have a choice. We're still trending. Apparently the live stream captured your grand rescue of me. We have fans, like fans. And they want to hear our side of what happened. There are so many hashtags about you and the creme brulee torch.
No,
Again, like you have a choice, but not anytime soon. What's my therapist's name?
Dr. Martha Noble.
Should I wear a bow tie or a leather jacket to the first session?
Maybe your extra long striped scarf.
The sisters smiled at each other as they continued bantering, each knowing it would be some time before their world settled down again. Thanks for watching Viral Ransom. You could have been anywhere else on the internet, but you chose chaos, sisters, and a bit of suspense. And for that, I'm grateful. If you liked what you saw, or laughed a little, go ahead and like, subscribe, and tell a friend. More stories are in the works and on the way.